hit the wall hard here last time. Let's not do it again. Let's hit the outside wall instead. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 2. We're really nearly done here at East City. We've only got the S2000 challenges left to do at Honda now before we can then move on to Subaru, which is the final manufacturer out of all of these manufacturer events. It feels like forever since we've been doing this, but at the end of the day it's a big part of the game, so I'm super excited to get it completed. I think we already have a Honda S2000, so we're going to go and look to make sure. We've got 2 million in the bank. We did not buy a Honda S2000, but did we win one and keep hold of it for later? I don't think we did. Yeah, either way, we're going to go and get one because then at least means we've got a brand new one. It would have been quite a new car when this game came out, wouldn't it, actually? So I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get one. There you go. Now, a friend of mine, Tom Brooks, had a dark blue one of these. My mate Tom Jacobs had, I think his was like a really light blue. Tom Brooks had one in this colour, Monte Carlo Blue Pearl, so we're going to have one like that. And we have to racing modify this a little bit later down the line as well, so we're going to do some of the usual mods, and I'm going to do my speedy-uppy footage thingy. In fact, I'm going to do what I did in the last episode, and I'm going to take the frame limiter off, which is that thing up there, and you'll see, look, this is just how quickly you can do it while still keeping the recording in real time. I'm going to do quite a few mods to this car. I want quite a lot of power out of the S2000 because I do love it. We're not going to turbocharge it though. We are going to look at the engine balance and stuff. Yeah, stuff it. We're going to give it the money is no object approach because we know how quickly we can earn money again in this game if we need to. We are not going to do that. We're going to leave the gearbox as it is, but of course we're going to do all the flywheely stuff. Give it a triple plate clutch as well, so the gear changes are nice and quick. Go for carbon drive shafts. Going to leave the professional stuff because I'm not a professional. We're going to go for semi-racing suspension as well, so it's nice and adjustable. Racing slicks. We're going to go for mediums. Chaz can't navigate these menus. And then we go for weight reduction. We're going to do all 3 stages before we go into the race. And then we just need to do racing modification later. That looks... Oh, the black one's nice. I say nice. What's the other one? Oh, of course, the spoon colours. Gotta love it. Right, let's whack that frame rate limiter back on. And we're going to go into the non-modified race for the S2000s. I'm probably going to get these menu wrong, so let's just skip into it. Feels like forever since I did one of these, because again, I record these in batches. I tend to do 3 or 4 episodes at a time. Test course, no. I was going to say I tend to do these 3 or 4 at a time, and what I'm going to do today is maybe about 5 episodes worth of recording, because there was a point where I was so far ahead with YouTube videos and editing that I was getting lazy with it, and I didn't record anything for ages because there was about 10-15 videos I had lined up and I didn't have to record anything new. And then just yesterday I realised that the video I was going to put out, which should have been this one, hadn't been recorded or edited, and I had to get ready to go and do Race Retro, which I did over the weekend. So that's just about where we're up to now. What we are going to do though is shut up, or what I'm going to do, sorry. It's not on you, it's on me. I'm going to shut up and we're going to race around Seattle in an S2000. Oh yes, what a wonderful noise. These things rev their nuts off. I don't know if you've ever been in or witnessed an S2000 in the flesh, but they absolutely howl. And they are wonderful machines. I really do like an S2000. We've definitely got the edge over this lot. And oh, it handles so well. As you can imagine, lightweighted, race suspension, medium racing tyres. But again, it's going to be a bit of time for Chaz to get used to the game again, because I've not raced it in so long. I don't play this game off camera. That's the thing, you know. Well, technically I don't. But the only off-camera stuff I do is maybe chuck the same car around the circuit again just to get a picture of it for the thumbnail. That's the only stuff I do off camera in this game. I make sure that I'm always recording if I've got the game open. Ooh, that was a big hit into the wall. Look at that around there. That's fantastic, isn't it? God, it goes like stink, man. I broke very early there, but I think we're alright. Oh, this goes so well. I think as a race car it's going to be even better, isn't it? Maybe second gear wasn't correct there. I could have easily stayed in third. Third's quite long, actually, in this car. Oh, God. Then again, because of how high it revs, all the gears can be long in this car. You know, they've got an amazing rev range. Oh no, I've overdone it. Pressed the wrong button to change down then, so I just hit the brakes instead. I think we're alright, we've got away with that. Didn't get away with that though. I hit the wall hard here last time, let's not do it again. Let's hit the outside wall instead. Don't overdo it again, Chaz, don't overdo it, don't overdo it. Ah, I've underdone it. Whoa, then overdone it. I.e. understeer, oversteer. But we're safe. We're safe. The S2000 wins against the S2000, 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 and S2000. There you go then, 2.3 second win, 3 seconds covering the field. Thank you very much. There's not going to be a big prize, 7 grand, and now it's time to go and race the modified little sausage and get on with that. What on earth happened to my voice then? Hang on, can I just say, imagine if you owned that S2000 with that reg on it, because I'm pretty sure that's an English reg. S386AJO, and the style in which it's done as well is an English reg. Okay, so racing modification. We're not actually going to go for the spoon colours. I really want to go for the black design. I quite like the white one as well, you know. Yeah, we're going to go for the white one. It's sort of like a light silver, and then you've got a darker silver, but stuff it. We're going to go for that. It's a shame it doesn't put a rear wing on it, because I think a rear wing really finishes the shape off. But are we finally going to complete Honda? Are we going to get the win first time? When we find out. Okay, Rome's short, so the race isn't going to last very long at all. Couple of spoon cars in there, some black ones, blue ones, and then we're the only white one in the race. Let's see how we get on. We'll treat the blue one as if it's our teammate. Oh, sorry. Of course, we're doing this circuit in reverse, and yeah, we've got the power advantage still. Seems like if you do go completely overboard with the power, the AI don't match you. I know that every single episode I tend to have a different theory on that, but in time we've proven that it doesn't always match you. Oh, it's the short layout, remember Chelsea, not going that quick through here. Not a great amount to report at the end of the first lap, other than this car is very, very good. Look at that. Oh, sorry. It's very good though, very good. I know that there were some S2000s in the GT300 class, I believe, in the Nissan JGTC, the Japanese... Why did I say Nissan? The Japanese GT, Super GT Championships, basically. I think I said Nissan, because most of the time when I do think of that championship, I do think Nissan. I think about their Skylines and even their most recent car as well. Is it the 400Z that won the championship? Or the 400Z, sorry, said like a true Englishman. The Calsonic team won it last season. I think it's a great championship, amazing cars. But it wasn't always just Japanese GT cars, you know. There was F40s and Ferraris and Porsches from way back when. Just finished Honda. And that's that for them. So we're finally on to the last manufacturer in these manufacturer events. I cannot believe it. I thought that East City was going to kick my head in forever. But no, we've got there. We have finally got there. We're not going to make it with 1.76 million, I can tell you that for free, considering that before we bought this S2000 we had just over 2 million, so we've spent a lot of money on this machine. Right then, let's move on to Subaru and see what they've got for us. Sorry, don't know what I was doing there, I just went into a complete trance. Right, Boobaroo. There was another one there, where they've not blurred the reg out. Another UK reg, V995SWT. You'd have thought they'd have blurred them out. Oh! We've literally got 3 events. I thought Subaru had loads. I thought Subaru had loads of events. Oh my word, we're 3 races away from finishing the manufacturer events. We've got the Alcyon Challenge. Oh, I forgot about these cars. Oh, these are super cool. Don't think you can buy a brand new one, can you, in this game? I think it's a used car dealership job. What? I don't even know what a Plio is. Can we even get one? Is this going to be a case of... Oh, an SVX. Hello. Look at you. Look at you. Oof, that back end sends shivers down my spine. It's horrible. So there's none in here, and we are on 365 days. Although it looked similar to the car we just looked at. Look at that, a Vivio RXR. So cute. Is this along the lines? Is the SVX along the lines of in silicone, whatever it's called? Let's have a look at some of the... No, that's not the right bit, Chaz. Come on. Ah, okay, so that is an... Is it an Alcyon? Alcyon? So that is the right car. 3.3 litre boxer engine. Oh, is there really any need for that page? Great skill will be needed to squeeze the best speed out of it. I'll show you. Unfortunately, we've got to look at the back of that for a bit. Isn't it weird, though, how you buy a used car and then you could buy another one? I think a key detail there would have been to get rid of it once you bought it. Anyway, time for me to remove the frame limiter and do the hell up out of this car. 250 horsepower. Boom, there it goes. Hang on, wasn't it like 300 odd when we bought it? Bear with me. 236. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, carry on. Brakes. Go to engine. Now this thing is turbocharged, so we don't want to be doing the NA tune-up to it. We'll do the other stuff. Engine balancing, port and polish. I don't even bother with displacement now because it doesn't do anything. Flywheel to racing. Triple plate clutch. Carbon driver shafter. I'm going to leave the turbo for the end because I want to see how much power we get. Suspension. Tyres, we're going to again go for racing mediums. Oh, sorry, we're going to go for softs. We're not using it in endurance events, are we? Weight reduction. Can you imagine if the games had this sort of, you know, quick response to menus and stuff? Let's have a look what the racing modification's like, because I think we've got to do it anyway. Oh, you know what? I quite like that with the red. Sorry, I'm being a child. Intercooler. Can't do it. Turbo kit. What? I thought it was turboed already. Never mind then. Go to Evente, and let's see what circuit the game serves up for us now. Okay, Grand Valley. That's kind. Thank you, game. I'm a bit concerned, though, about this car, seeing as it did say it needed great skill to be able to drive it. A few people have commented over the course of the series and said that the Lotus Motorsport Elise is one of the hardest cars to drive in the game. Whee! It is one of the ugliest cars from the back, though. I don't know if they're exhausts or what on the edge of the bumper, but they certainly don't look right. Very understeery. And then the gears are really long. Look at that. 99 miles an hour in second gear. Wow, look at that third. Oh, sorry. I'm excited to see what this is like down the straight. Oh, it was really oversteery there. Do I have to use first gear in places here or what? Or mid-corner. It's very floaty, look at that. That was actually quite good fun. Now I said the game was kind, but I mean, this is a long lap round here, and this car makes it feel like a long lap as well, actually. Ha ha. It is tricky, you know. It's quite a tricky little car. It seems, I say little, it's massive. It does try to catch you out, though. Like, sometimes it understeers like mad, and then all of a sudden it just piles on the oversteer. That was a lovely little drift there. I didn't mean it, but see what power, no, speed we can get out of it. Third gear, 100 mile an hour already. Around the final corner. Right, go. Go, wagon. There's 120. 30. 40. 50. Change it up to fourth. Oh, it doesn't feel like it's got any pull. Has it got fifth gear? No, it's not. Okay, it doesn't have a fifth gear. Only 4 gears. That seems odd. Look, if I go through the gears, fourth, I'm changing up, and it's not doing anything. What a strange machine. Then again, you know, these Japanese manufacturers, they had a knack of making these odd cars every so often, where they try a different concept, or you know, they give something ridiculously long gearing, or a mad engine, or strange characteristics in terms of the body shape and its usability. I don't know. You can see why they're still considered strange, because they didn't work, you know. Imagine on the right wheels, if you modified one of these, lowered it, put some good wheels on it, it could actually look pretty snazzy. Is that the word? I don't think snazzy is the word for that. We've decimated the AI, so I've got nothing to worry about. Unless I do that. Although I think it's still four-wheel drive as well, so you can really slide it and kick its head in and get away with it. Round the final corner we go then. And that's going to be a simple win for the Alcyon Alkion Alkion. And there we go. I've been recording for quite a while, but I know some of the last few episodes have been quite old. I can't speak today. Some of the previous episodes have been quite short, so I want to make this one a bit longer for you. So we're going to quickly go and racing modify this, then go straight on with the race. Okay, we're back at Rome for this one, but now we're doing the full course instead. Some of them have got different colours that we didn't have access to. Maybe it's a different version of the car. We saw in the last race there was the LSI version of it, wasn't there? 2 yellow ones at the front. We've gone for the red one, as you can see. Makes the entire back end look like one giant brake light. And I'm actually amazed because we're doing the circuit the right way around for once. It kind of looks like a Nissan 300ZX off Wish, doesn't it? Oh, it handles well around there, I'll give it that. They're still with us. I think it looks great from the front, you know, in that spec with a big wing on it. Oh, I'm sorry. I just hate that corner. I really do. Get in a straight line. Oh, God. That was a completely pointless gear change. I'm sorry. Not sure why I thought that was a good idea. 140 before we turn left, and then get on the brakes. Change down nice and early to kick the valves out of the engine bay. Batter it against the wall on both sides. At least we're looking after it. That was nice and tidy. Very close to the wall on the inside. 1 lap in the books. 145.4 mile an hour top speed over the course of that lap. Oh, I didn't want to hit that wall. Oh, I was just flat there. I was just flat, and it felt fantastic. It really kept on gripping. That was definite proof of the 4-wheel drive capabilities. Again, maybe I didn't need to go to first gear there, but I still did it. Whoa. There's like this second wind on Gran Turismo games where you turn in, the car has its initial response, and then eventually when the grip comes to you, you get like this second wind. It's quite funny. You've got to get used to it in time. I remember it especially on Gran Turismo 3, but it's ever prominent here on Gran Turismo 2 as well. Can you believe this? One race now from the end of doing the manufacturer events, and it seemed like it was never going to be something I completed. Stick it in 4th for a boasting finish. Get in the Alcyon Cantara thing. Only one more race. One more race and we're going to be in an Impreza. I'm excited for this because I think we've got... Shut up. I think we've got a few Imprezas, so we can choose from what we use here. I'm not sure if it allows wagons in, but I'd quite like to drive our Impreza wagon again. But you're going to have to wait until the next episode for that, I'm afraid, because this is all we've got time for here. Back over 1.5 million. Not that that's going to last very long. And I'm going to save the game at this point. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Really hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode.